Okay, so I have not planned this video out in any way, but I've been thinking about this for a long time, so I want to talk about it, and I don't know what I'm going to say really, but I want to talk about failing to become a full-time artist and getting a real job. That feels like really bad to say out loud, but I kind of want to explain to my followers and to people who have enjoyed my work kind of what happened, because I kind of dropped off the face of the earth and I said I got a job and then I basically stopped uploading. And if you're new to this, to me, I used to make comics, so daily slice of life comics, every single day or every other day. It got less and less towards the end because I was having kind of a little bit of a mental breakdown, but for about a year and a half, I was doing comics every day. And I really enjoyed it. I loved it. But behind the scenes, there were so many things going on that were contributing to a lot of anxiety and unhappiness and just stress. And it culminated in me quitting doing daily comics and finding a marketing job. And I feel very sad about that, if I'm going to be honest. I really feel like I failed at becoming a full-time artist. I had a Patreon. I was posting daily content. I wasn't doing everything right, but I was doing a lot of things, being really consistent, and it just felt like nothing I was doing was sustainable long term. Long term, I wanted to make a living off of my art, and I just wasn't. I was living at home, not saving anything, not able to invest in my business because I had no money, and just making these comics every day, and it seems so purposeless, if that makes sense. I didn't have a goal. I didn't have a goal to strive towards, and I didn't have any money to invest and resources to invest in my business, and it just got really, really overwhelming. And one day I kind of had a panic attack, and I was like, I want to find a job. And the point of finding a job was to be able to make money so that I can invest in my small business, which is my art business. But once I found the job, I didn't have time to draw anything for about a month and a half. This week has been the first time so I got the job in May, and it's now in the middle of July, and this is the first week I've actually started drawing again, and it's been stressful because I'm a little rusty, and when you don't practice, things get, you forget how to do things. So I just feel like I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I've been grieving failing to become a full-time artist and kind of giving up on my dream, and getting a real job. It feels like I failed. In a way, I did fail. I feel like I failed. But that doesn't mean, sorry, it doesn't mean that I can't try again. And I want to try again, and now I have money to invest in my small business, and I have the resources to research how to make it better and figure out why I was so stuck before. I was so stuck, I wasn't seeing any growth. I wasn't really innovating anything. I wasn't making anything new, and the grind of making the same thing every day and not seeing results and not working towards my ultimate goal, which was to become financially independent, was it was too stressful on me. I'm almost 23, and I want to move out and have my own place and start doing my own things, and my comics just weren't providing that for me, and it feels so bad to say that because I loved making them. It was so fun to make. I wish that if I could be hired to do that every day, I would do it, but I couldn't find a way to make a living off of them. they were so they were so fun to make, and I loved making them, but it was not a sustainable, like I was spending every day working on them, and I had no time to do anything else with the schedule I had, and it wasn't growing. And the really horrible thing about being an artist is you can't just enjoy the art. If you want it to be your livelihood, you can't just enjoy it, you can't just learn. Like, you can't just become a better artist. You have to think about, why don't people like this comic versus this one? Why isn't this getting engagement? What am I doing wrong? Do I need to invest time into marketing and ads and blah, blah, blah? And how do I get the money to do that? You have to think about so many things besides, do I like what I'm drawing? Is this funny? Does it make sense? Like, how can I improve upon my art? Like that, I love that part. But that's, like, that wasn't just my job. My job wasn't just to make good art. My job was also to be a marketer and a business person, and I wasn't doing a very good job with that, and I didn't have resources to invest in becoming a better marketer and business person. And marketing art is already really hard. It's a very, very difficult process that I just am starting to understand. Like, I've been doing this for 1.5 years, and I'm just starting to feel like I understand how to do it. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to start again. I want to start making art again and posting, and I just feel really bad because I had some, like, incredible people supporting me online and giving me their support, especially on Patreon, and I just feel really bad because I feel like I kind of feel like I let them down because I gave up on myself, so I had to take a break from the art that I was making because I just kind of gave up on what I was doing. And I just feel like I kind of let them down, and I feel really bad about that because some really, really great people that were following and supporting me, and I really appreciate that. But it was just too much for me. I couldn't keep living like this without feeling like I had a financial future or any way of starting my life. It was just too much for me. I needed my life to start, I needed to start saving money, and I feel really bad about that, but I feel like this can start, like, I can start making things again and posting again and getting back to what I was doing before, because now, because my job, I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing now. I know how much time everything takes. I can start to put drawing back into my schedule, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. But I just want to thank everyone who was supporting me and everything, and, like, I'm sorry that this happened. It was just my brain couldn't really handle the situation, and I needed to change something. And I honestly, since kind of giving up and failing and kind of restarting and assessing what I need to do, I don't really know what my art is gonna look like online now. I don't know what I want to make, and that's part of the problem. That's part of the reason I haven't started again, is like, I don't know what I want to make, and that's not good when you're trying to build a business. Like, you need to, like, it needs to have a clear goal, and I am so chaotic and change what I like every single day, so it's very, very difficult to decide what I want to make. So I don't know what's gonna look like. I feel like I should just post something, but I don't really have anything to post yet. So I just want to say that this is kind of my intention, that I am going to be posting again and doing artwork again, and I don't know, maybe I'll even do some D&D stuff, who knows. But I really appreciate everyone who supported me and encouraged me through this process, because it was a very difficult process trying to understand what I wanted to do. And I think throughout this process I've realized that I can't really just go and be like a 9-to-5 person with a normal job if it's not related to art or writing. Like, I have to draw, like I have to write, and that drive is making me want to post stuff again, because like that is how my brain works. If I'm not drawing or writing, I'm miserable. And I've been kind of really, really sad the last few months because I haven't been doing either, and that's what I love to do. So no matter what else, while I'm saving money, you know, when figuring this sort of thing out, I am going to start making art again, and I'm very excited about it, and I hope you guys are too. I actually just the night before I signed up to take a storyboarding course because I love storyboarding and sequential drawings and everything. So I'm investing in my art education and teaching myself how to draw kind of from the basics moving forward, and I'm really excited about that. So and my ultimate goal is to eventually be hired as an illustrator or comic artist or storyboard artist. So maybe I'll kind of vlog about that journey. I don't know. I would love to be have some type of that kind of job within like the next 2 years. So that's kind of my goal. But I'm really glad I decided to make this video because I was just feeling really anxious, and honestly I didn't really feel like recording it because I feel a little embarrassed because, you know, it's not the greatest thing to sit down and say I gave up on my dream and got a real job, and it's just not the greatest thing to say. But the thing is, I'm investing in myself. I will now have the resources to invest in myself and my business and to make it even better and to reach more people, and I feel good where I'm at. I feel good knowing that I'm going to be moving out and I'm going to have my own place and I'm going to be starting my life, and I'm not leaving my art behind in this transition. I'm taking it with me, and I'm going to keep art in my life, and I'm going to keep drawing. I'm not leaving it behind. I'm taking it with me because I need it. I need it to stay sane. So sorry. But yeah, I'm taking it with me, and I'm gonna keep drawing, and even though it's hard and still have so much to learn, I really appreciate everyone who watched, and didn't expect to cry in this video, but it's a pretty emotional topic for me right now. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. I'm gonna start posting, so I'm gonna see you very soon. I never know how to end a video, so just being super candid. I'm trying to be more candid and honest, so this is me being honest. This whole video, vulnerable and open. Okay, it's time. Okay, bye.